Hey everyone, this is the Terry Ogle Adventures channel, and after 32 videos I figured that it was time to introduce ourselves. And I'm Terry, this is Linda, my wife. Been together what, 28 years, married 27. We got 4 rugrats and one that we adopted. That would be you, Cry, if you're listening. And 14, 15 grandkids. So in a lot of these videos you might see one of my kids or one of my grandkids in it when I'm doing videos. If you see a bunch of good looking women, it's probably my daughters or my grandkids. Out of 15, I only have 3 grandsons, so odds are that you may see a couple of them, but be here and then you'll probably see the granddaughters more than anything else. And I wanted to let you know about stuff we got coming up and stuff in the future. Coming up, we got trip to Belize, which is about 3 weeks, and then August we have another trip back to Gulf Shores. Those of you diving that want to dive with me, I'll be in Gulf Shores. It'll be in August. I want to say that the 15th, 14th, and 15th, that weekend. Coming up in September, Labor Day weekend, but we don't know where we're going to go because of this COVID thing. Last Christmas we went to Mexico, and then all you had to do is fill out a health questionnaire. Yes, in the airports you got to wear the mask at all times, and if you don't have it over your nose, there will be people there to tell you to put it over your nose. And plus the stewardess walk up and down the aisles and make sure you got it over your nose. Also, they come out with January 26th, I do believe, that where you got to have the COVID test to come back into the United States. Where we're going to Belize, they're going to have a COVID test unit come to us. And then Mexico, and this is what I've heard, don't take the gospel on it, but in Mexico we're going to, we may go there, it depends if it's true or not, but they're dying for tourists so bad, because when we was in Mexico on Christmas break, the resort was not even half full, and it was a great time because there was hardly anybody there, so we did whatever we wanted to. But and that said, the bigger resorts, I've heard through the grapevine that they're going to have testing there at the resorts free of charge, and if you test positive, they may let you stay up to 14 days free of charge. That's how bad they're needing tourists down there. And other countries, I haven't researched anything and find out anything about it, but we are going to Belize, so I may show you a little bit of the process of having to take that trip and then coming back. So I'll end up having a bunch of diving videos down there. I'm going to dive every day. Then plus we're going to sightsee, run around, and do all kinds of stuff. So I'll be pleased to show you a bunch of Belize, Ambergris Keys, San Pedro is where we're going, that little island out there, so I can dive the barrier reef out there. And we moved to Tennessee 3.5 years ago, and we're still exploring stuff to do here, so I may take you around to it. And let's get into the reason why I started this channel. I've been recording vacations and everything for, I'm gonna say good 20 years plus, and I got all kind of old tapes where we had the old hand quarters you held up and recorded, and now they're coming out with like the GoPro, what you're watching me on right now. And friends of mine and all that had seen my tapes and stuff of all my trips and stuff. When they come over and say, "Hey, let's check out this," I'll pop it in and let them check it out. But they'd gone around and around about me putting a YouTube channel up and putting some of that stuff on there. And then I decided to, and 3 years ago, I put a video out on there, and it really sucked. My editing was bad, and the music I put on there wasn't very good. So I kind of left it alone. And here in 2020, this COVID-19 thing started, and our work slowed down, and so I had plenty of time to do it. So I started grabbing a bunch of the old CDs and stuff I had, and started putting them together to put them on YouTube. Which, if you're with me from the beginning, thanks. You can see, if you go back to the beginning ones, I haven't re-edited anything, and I thought about it, but I hadn't re-edited anything. You can go back to the very first one I put up, which is a dive in Ohio, and started at the beginning and just watch each video and see how much I had progressed learning it. I like to say we're a work in progress. But a few trips around the state, or do something. I'd like to go out to the Gatlinburg and out in that area, ride the roller coasters and stuff like that, zip line. I'll probably be doing some zip linings, and we might even explore some parks and stuff around here this summer. As far as trips, in September we're going to go somewhere. We got the Belize trip coming up about 3 weeks, and then September, like I said, I have not decided where we're going to go, because I want to see how this COVID thing plays out. And a lot of people wanted me to start doing some grilling tips and some cooking recipes and stuff like that. That's why you have seen some of the cooking recipes on there. And plus, I have to battle sodium and sugar. And what I'm going to do probably the next 3 weeks is, I really didn't want to say anything until I've seen this stuff worked or not. And I found these shakes, and they're called super shakes. And after I got my test results back, I'm calling them magic shakes. But 13 A1C test down to 6.5, and I pretty much expect to be off the drugs and stuff and have a normal A1C test in June when I redo it again. But I'm going to show you these shakes and probably give you a 10-day challenge to do what I did for 10 days. And then these shakes, you want to drink 4 a day. And I'm not going to show you all of them. I'm just going to show you a couple next weekend with a 10-day challenge. And then the next weekend, I'm going to show you my favorite one. I drink it every day. And then I may show you a couple more the next following week. But I want to give you the outline of the 10-day challenge and stuff, of what I did. And with that 10-day challenge, and so far, if you notice from some of the videos, if you've been watching, I have dropped 50 pounds. And I've beat the sugar. I don't even crave anything with sugar in it anymore at all. So this is me. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical trained or anything like that. This is what I've went through and what I can tell you that I feel. And we'll probably do a few more grilling tips. Show you a few more grilling tips. And we'll probably put together some dishes and stuff, since I gotta watch my sodium and sugar. We'll probably show you some of the dishes that I actually eat during the week, and pretty much every week that are sodium free and sugar free. And whatever you want me to, if you're interested in anything that you want me to put on these videos or anything like that, leave me a comment. Let me know. Let me know how I'm doing. I have a lot of people that say, "Oh man, that video was great. Oh man, awesome. I'll watch it over and over." They'll send me text mails and emails to tell me how great it is. Please feel free to put it on my YouTube channel too, because a lot of people, when they skim videos, they'll want to know how that video is or anything. And even if you like it, give it a thumbs up. And that's how people end up watching your videos a lot. Is they'll look and see if it's a good video. Look at the comments, see if it's a good video, and or look and see how many likes you have on it. Please, in 3 weeks we'll have 3 of our grandchildren going with us, 2 granddaughters and a grandson. Plus, I also have a friend that you'll see quite a bit. His name is Chris, and he's in quite a few of my videos too, where, especially the diving videos. I want to speak to my UDO family. Brian, and several videos have been sporting this UDO hat. You know, I love UDO, and it's an app. For people who don't know, it's basically a hunting app, but it's pretty much an outdoor app now, and it's kind of like I would say Facebook for hunters. And to my UDO family, thanks for the ones that subscribe. Thanks. And if you see this video and watch it, please share it. And hopefully we'll get, I'd like to get half of my friends. I have 5,500 friends on UDO. And I'd just love to get half of them just to subscribe. It don't cost a thing to subscribe. I mean, you don't even have to put you can turn the notification button off. And if you'd like to know what's going on, and if when I start doing this, I'll show you. I'm going to show you probably the next 3 weeks, because it's probably do shake on the shakes, and what I've done to drop my sugar in, well, more than half, I think, from a 13 to down to a 6.5, and I'm only 7.7 from being normal. So I think that was beyond my wildest dreams, these shakes were. And so if there's anything special you want to see or anything, leave a comment. And if it's something that I can do, and I will try to do it. So thanks, and subscribe. Like I said, it don't cost a thing to hit that button, and you can turn off notifications. Give me a thumbs up, and you have any more questions about us and what we do, feel free to leave a message. And oh yes, forgot to say, I'm a truck driver, and I get this all the time. You're a truck driver? And I'm always like, oh, what's a truck driver supposed to look like? But yes, I drive a truck for a living, in case anybody wants to know. Thanks for watching.